You're listening to the John and Heidi Show, now featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris, brought to you in part by Sioux Falls JobFair.com. Good morning to you, Dan. How you doing?
I go to job fairs for the rides. Who else?
Am
I right?
That's right. Tilt-a-whirl.
To be totally honest here,
kind of fair, but
I'm doing good. I am the proud owner of a freshly painted house.
Yes, you are, and it looks amazing.
That looks really good, by the way.
Huge thank you to Daniel Armstrong and his crew, 605 Painting Company, for making that happen.
Nice.
It's weird. I'd
very cool.
Give out my address so people can see it, but no.
Hey, just come with me for the guided tour. I'll drive by there.
No. Let's see. Where should we start here?
Beginning.
Let's see. She basically brought the royal family to their knees. Meghan Markle.
Hey.
Yeah.
She was the FedEx delivery girl in the movie Horrible Bosses. First time I'd ever
seen it. Was not aware. I just don't know.
That's the only time I'd ever
She's
seen her.
She's their current day Yoko Ono.
Yeah. Of course, married to the Harry, formerly known as Prince. See what I did there? See?
I see what you did there.
Who's working for a living? This guy. This guy. First became aware of this actor. Had a small but very pivotal part in one of the greatest Westerns ever. That, of course, is Tombstone.
Oh.
Billy Bob Thornton.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
He's the one where Wyatt walks in the barn and just slaps the living dickens out of him. Going, "You're going to skin that mule?
Yeah.
You're going to go to work, son, or just stand there and bleed?" That's
Yeah.
poor Billy Bob. Had a heck of a career, too.
Yeah, he's done all right from that.
And was married to Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
People probably forget before she married Brad Pitt. So,
yeah.
Happy birthday, Billy. And I saved the best for last because, John, do us a solid here.
Yeah.
Heidi loves it. I think it's pretty amazing. Louis Armstrong was born this day.
Yeah.
And a lot of folks don't know that Big John Small does a pretty kick imitation.
Really does.
She makes me sing karaoke every time they have karaoke. That's the song she puts in.
I've heard you do it.
I see trees of green.
Yes.
Red roses too.
Sweat it up, man. Sweat it up.
Right. That's all I'm doing.
It is pretty
Any more
good.
than that, you got to pay admissions.
It's pretty good. And speaking of great music, it was this day in 1958, the Billboard Hot 100 published for the very first time. And for $1 million, what do you think was the number one song on the very first ever Hot 100?
Oh, gosh. I don't have
What
any
year did you say
idea.
it was?
It was 1958.
Oh, 1958.
Actually.
I'm going to say it's an Elvis Presley number.
Kind of close, because this guy would have never sang if the girl he was dating didn't really dig Elvis. And he thought he could.
It's Ricky Nelson.
It is. Ricky Nelson and Poor Little Fool, was number one. The very first Billboard Hot 100.
I had
That is
no
awesome.
idea that was the very first.
That is very cool.
That's awesome.
And more musical stuff, because it's pretty awesome. It was 1984, and I remember getting this album. We'll never forget. Bruce. Bruce. Ain't even close. Excuse me. Adjust my meds. Well, you can see where I'd get this messed up. It's actually Prince.
His friends called him Bruce.
I refer to him as Bruce.
All of his close friends did.
We were kind of tight. Prince's Purple Rain album hits number one.
Yeah.
Stays there for about 6 months.
Yeah, it had a lot of hang time.
Which is quite a ride. Still love that album.
Very good.
And Heidi, I'm sure you probably went through several boxes of tissues when this happened. It was this day in 2015. The Muppets, Miss Piggy, Kermit the Frog, announced the end to their storied relationship.
Mm-hmm.
They did it on Twitter.
Yeah.
Strangely
That
enough.
was sad.
And it was revealed that Kermit had recently, this was pretty funny, had recently started dating someone in the marketing department at ABC named Denise.
Oh, cute. How cute is that?
I love that.
Pretty clever stuff. So there you go.
He's a big Muppets fan.
Huge.
I know, you know. And when I get home tonight, I'm gonna put on my Bruce album and just kind of kick back. I know, you know.
Doves fly.
Maybe we all know. We just forge ahead here.
All right. It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris, brought to you by SiouxFallsJobFair.com.
I'm Nick from PureCANA We create the purest form of CBD with just 3 ingredients. CBD, as simple as 1, 2, 3. Everything is 100% natural, GMO-free, gluten-free, kosher, and made in the USA. From the soil to the oil, we provide the purest form of CBD. We also keep the prices low so we can help as many people as possible. Learn more at PureCANACompany.com. Oils, lotions, bath bombs, and more. Use promo code RADIO to save 10% at PureCANA, PureCANACompany.com.
And now stuff Dan finds interesting.
It is time for Stuff Dan Finds Interesting. And Dan, what do you find interesting today on this fine Wednesday?
Every now and again, something in pop culture, and you just go, not sure how that happened, why it happened, but here it is, and it's here to stay. You know, in the past couple of years, certainly it's really amped up, talking about the Karens of the world, the Karen thing.
Yeah.
You know, and how it just stuck. In fact, Karen is now an entry in the Urban Dictionary. It's become part of our, big word coming, vernacular.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
That is a big word.
According to research from a company called Bionic, and where do they find the time? The United States is home to approximately 1,584,764 Karens.
That's good to know. We needed to know that.
That's more than 5 times the number of Karens in England.
Oh.
Okay.
It's also,
How they research this, I don't really know.
or why they do.
But, it was just a generation ago. Karen was one of the most popular names in the country. And now you can have any name at all, you just have those Karen tendencies.
Characteristics. Yep.
You kind of take things on that, well, really are probably none of your business.
Right.
Or you ramp things up when it's not necessary. And it kind of went state by state. And per capita, what states have the
Have the most Karens.
most Karens. And we'll get to the top 5 in just a moment, but I wanted to hit around our little neck of the woods here first, a couple of states. Let's see here. North Dakota weighs in, out of all 50 states, at just number 47.
Okay.
The most amount of Karens. Nebraska ranks at number 35.
Okay.
Iowa's at 30. And this does not surprise me because it is my home state. Minnesota's way up at 18.
Okay.
wow.
A lot of folks want to get in your business.
Yeah.
In Minnesota. South Dakota places at 46, by the way.
Okay.
All right. Wyoming's dead last, ranked 50th. Is
Hardly any Karens there.
Karens running around. The top 5 in the United States of America with the most Karens running around, making
Cali.
everyone so happy. Number 5 is Pennsylvania.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Number 4 is Florida.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay.
New
I
York's
know a
at,
Karen in Florida.
Yeah.
So do I.
I do too, actually.
Yeah.
That's when, New York's at number 3.
Okay.
This surprises me. At number 2, Karened up, is Texas.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
And this should come as no surprise. The number 1 Karen state in the United States of America is California.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it would be.
California.
Now, I got to say, for the record, I know several very nice Karens.
But I know a lot more that are not.
But the ones that are listening right now, Heidi thinks are wonderful people. So
Of course.
I want to make sure. The way you said that, you're going to be getting a call here in a minute. Excuse me, Heidi.
The best thing
not,
to do,
not you, though.
what I've learned over the years when you're out in public, I mean, I literally just go through life not making eye contact with anyone.
I kind of
Or domestic pets, for that matter.
I should probably try to practice that. I don't.
I know. You
I'm
engage, man.
I do.
It's like crazy. It's like, there
So
he
he-
goes, there he goes,
Yeah,
there he
he's
goes.
gonna do it.
Don't,
He's gonna
don't,
do
don't,
it.
don't.
He's
should
probably
have
going to
listened to
invite
my
them
mother.
over for supper.
Last week, 3 nights last week, I had people over for supper. And Heidi's like, can you please talk to me about this first? But no, I should have listened to my mother. I talk to strangers all the time.
Yeah, you do.
I even give hitchhikers a ride, which I shouldn't do. So
No, you shouldn't.
You're just gregarious. There's nothing wrong with that.
I don't know if gregarious is what I am, but I am something. So. Well, Dan, thank you for that update. That's very cool. And guess what? I also found that interesting.
Well, thank you, John Heidi. Ah, wow.
We ain't bad, Dan.
Can you believe she's my life coach?
Barely. Hey, stick around if you want to.
People wonder why I struggle. Well,
We've got some tickets to Hairball that we're giving away here in a moment. If you haven't signed up
nice.
yet, it's your loss. We had this contest going for like the last couple of weeks, and we're going to be picking a winner on this Wednesday edition of the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris. Hi, I'm John, and I'm here to show small businesses that radio is a great investment. So what do you have here?
This is a Chinese Ming vase.
Wow, that looks expensive and a bit fragile.
Yes, it's valued at... Oh, my God, what are you doing?
Hey, that was fragile.
Why did you do that?
To show everyone that radio advertising is a much better investment than some old pottery. I sure hope you had insurance on that thing. Let BetterResultsAdvertising.com bring your message to life right here on the radio. Here's the legal lady.
No priceless heirlooms were destroyed. It was all in your mind. Thanks to BetterResultsAdvertising.com.
Time now for your morning coffee break, brought to you by Kaladi's Bistro on the corner of 26th and Minnesota Avenue in Sioux Falls. And it is a Wednesday.
It is a Wednesday.
Dan Ferris over here with a fancy prize to pull out of his hat.
that was like the greatest production meeting ever. Well, it's Wednesday, but we want to give something away.
What should we call
What
it?
should we call it?
Let's call
What
it-
could we
let's
do?
We were going to call it Wednesday Prize Day, and that just didn't seem to work.
Give away something on the middle of the weekday. No.
Middle of the week prize.
Wednesday it was.
Guess who came up with that one?
Hey, it's probably one of the funnest acts touring
Oh, yeah.
the country. Going to be at the Sioux Empire Fair. Hairball.
This Sunday.
There's so much
Hairball
fun.
this Sunday. People just love that.
Yes.
And here's the cool thing. The show is free with admission to the fair. So you go to the
Right.
fair. If you're going, hey, when are we going to go to the fair? I don't know. How about this Sunday? And then take in Hairball. And we're going to be there having a blast. And we've got someone that's joining us,
But
too.
we have a pair of VIP tickets, which gets you into a certain area up close by the stage.
Yeah, it should be
Let
fun.
me see here. I'm thinking the lovely, the talented, shakes when she laughs. She's just cute as little bugs here, isn't she?
She is.
I've actually never met her in my life. It's just a
She's
random
amazing.
drawing. Dana Thompson.
Dana Thompson! Yay, Dana!
Yeah.
Dana, we'll get a hold of you. Make sure you get those ticks and
We know Dana. She's awesome.
rock and roll it up. Have a great time Sunday night at Sioux Empire
Congrats.
Fair.
A lot of folks signed up. Sorry we can't make everybody a winner. But the good news is free tickets for everybody. Just show up to the fair. You
Right,
get
just
paid
go to the
admission.
fair.
It's a free show.
See,
So you pay to get into the fair and you get the show for free.
We pretty much done there.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Did you have something else, Dan?
Yeah, actually, yeah. Every now and again, I like to check in with Sioux Falls Police Department, see what's going on. I weigh things, do little stats here. Now, keep in mind, there are a lot of major cities and not so major cities that are just struggling. Number one, with trying to recruit police, let alone officers taking early retirement, officers just quitting
Right.
their jobs because morale ain't great and they're having beatings laid on them and everything else. Sioux Falls, not quite the case, but I like looking at it. It's just called the 30-day police log.
Oh, yeah.
And what are Sioux Falls police officers
Right.
up to? They're up to plenty, and you're not aware of most of it. For
Yeah.
instance, the past 48 hours, Sioux Falls PD has responded to over 300 calls
Wow.
the last 2 days.
Wow.
Everything from vandalism to drunken disorderly to theft to weapons violations, you name it.
And Heidi's not any of those, believe it or not.
And meanwhile, so listen to this, because most people in Sioux Falls do support the Blue,
Yep.
Yeah.
appreciate what they do and
Yeah.
and how they do it. Little post from Mayor Paul Tenhanken, who I went to high school with. We were in band. It's pretty cool. It's a picture of the mayor and a couple, and it says here, Rachel Mitchell is the lady's name. Rachel's a 5-year veteran of one of the largest police departments in the country. When her husband started doing a little research, hit on Sioux Falls, so they relocated here due to the supportive culture of the city.
Nice.
How we do things here. And just the other day, she and 14 other cadets took the oath to serve and begin their training and serving Sioux Falls.
I love that.
So-
Welcome to Sioux Falls.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Rachel and Justin Mitchell. If you
Love
see
it.
You run into them, tell them
Welcome
welcome
to
to town. And
Absolutely.
thanks for what you're up to, man. We appreciate
that.
that. So, yeah, I just wanted to brush on that because it's kind of nifty. And there you go.
It's more than kind of nifty. It's super nifty.
It is.
Super
I
Super
love
nifty.
it.
Wow, I'm feeling good about this whole Dan Farris segment.
It's good. It's the bonus hour. How long have we been doing this, by the way? Is this 3 years now?
Bonus hour? Boy.
Has it been? I think it's been. Did we start this in 2018? Maybe it was
I have no idea.
2019.
It was 2018.
2018.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've been doing this a while. We should figure out what the anniversary is because we're coming up on it. You started here in August.
It's true.
And you should get that day off. We should have like a big party. We should celebrate.
Well, we're having a big birthday party here coming up in a few days.
Oh, that's right.
Are we talking about that ahead of time? Or people
No,
gonna
we'll
just
talk
read it
about
in the
it
police
after.
log? They're going to just get to read it in the police log with everyone else?
Yeah, because myself and Heidi Jean here, we
Celebrating
have
birthdays
birthdays in
in
August.
yep.
So, yeah.
And I don't have one for a few months, but I guess I'm getting roped into this because, well, somebody needs to record it. So
And come downtown with bail money.
that's the plan. All right. Dan, thanks for coming in, man.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it, guys.
Absolutely. Again, it's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris, and it is brought to you by SiouxFallsJobFair.com.
I kind of feel like I've been talking about BetterCreditCards.com forever now, but we want to mention that BetterCreditCards.com is designed to help you get a better credit card. Why should that matter to you? Because this can save you money every single month. There's no fee to check it out, so when you get a minute, click on the website BetterCreditCards.com and see if we can help you find a better credit card. Do it today. BetterCreditCards.com. That's BetterCreditCards.com.
Time now for Back to the Basics in Healthcare, brought to you by Balanced Life Chiropractic. And we've got Dr. Harley from Balanced Life Chiropractic. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you, John?
I am fantastic. I can see you just fine inside, but we've had some issues with like bizarre smoke in the air. And you said that's something that we don't typically see in South Dakota, right?
Yeah, typically. I was actually just talking to a patient this morning that a lot of people actually move to South Dakota because our air quality is so good. So the fact that we've been getting notifications that like, hey, air quality is going to be bad today because of this smoke is like, oh, well, this is different.
Yeah.
So most people living here, we're not used to the air particles in the air. So now we're starting to see some problems arise.
Am I supposed to quit breathing when the weather's bad, or what am I supposed to do?
I mean, you're still supposed to breathe, right?
Good.
They just say limit air exposure outside. I know I did see something about wearing like masks that filter out air and stuff like that to help with the air particles, of course. So, potentially doing that when you're outside for longer periods of time, but trying to stay inside. But if you want to shell out a little bit of money, you could do an air purifier too. If like maybe, and this would be good just for anyone in your home that does have allergies or asthma or anything like that in general, getting an air purifier can really help with just them breathing and help reduce, flare-ups and inflammation.
And that helps with indoor air quality, but you probably wouldn't set that outside and like purify all of the air.
No, I don't think that would work. No, it'd be for in your house.
We would need a lot of those.
A lot, yeah.
So now how can chiropractic help? I know that there's probably not anything you can do to adjust us to make all that smog and smoke and stuff go away, but you can also certainly help us deal with that internally, can't you?
Yeah, so I've been seeing a lot of people dealing more with asthma attacks. I just had a patient have a severe asthma attack and went to the emergency room because of this. So, I mean, if that's the case, obviously, yeah, if you're not used to having asthma and you don't have your inhaler, you're going to need to, get some antihistamines, go to the emergency room to get some things to help with that. But of course, using your inhaler. But a lot of times your muscles really start to spasm after that. So that's what we're seeing is just after these attacks, like a lot of mid-back pain, just muscle spasming happening. So a good way to help that relax. One, stretching, taking a hot bath, those kinds of things. But if it's not getting any better, seeing a chiropractor, because if those muscle spasms are going to pull your spine out of alignment, well, then your spine's going to be stuck in that spot, and you're going to keep getting the muscle spasms, and they're not going to go away until the bone goes back into its proper spot and those muscles start to relax again. So that's something that we are seeing improve is those muscle spasms. But also sinus problems as well. People are getting like a lot of congestion because all of that smoke and particulates are getting up into the airways, right? So now we're getting sinus infections, allergies, running stiff, stuffy nose, those kind of things.
So this is a thing that chiropractic can definitely help with because I've seen that in my own family.
Yeah, we do see a good improvement with allergies, sinus problems. One, just with adjusting stuff in the upper neck, that's going to help with the nerve supply to those, to your nose. So things are going to, not be so inflamed and irritated, causing that allergy response, as well as helping the sinuses to drain. But then we also do have adjusting specifically for the sinuses to help with really relaxing pressure and helping things to drain a lot better. Because that's where sinus infections come from is, the sinuses not draining and getting filled up with all that crap and crud that you're breathing in. And then you get a sinus infection. Well, the problem's still going to keep happening. So people get reoccurring sinus infections. especially as we start getting into the fall where we're going to start dealing with hay fever and, dust from combining.
Yeah. So right when this stuff goes away, we'll probably have other stuff behind it. So this is something that you don't want to just avoid it. If you're having issues now, get it taken care of. If they would like to do that with Balanced Life Chiropractic, how do they get a hold of you?
They can call our office at 605-215-1785. They can shoot us a message on Facebook at our Balanced Life Chiropractic Facebook page, or head over to our website at balanceLifeSD.com.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks, John. It's always great talking to you.
Absolutely. Again, you can find them online, all those different ways. The simple, easy one, balancedlifesd.com.
Addiction is a problem for many, and addiction can drive away those you love the most. Addiction can also lead to the loss of jobs, relationships, and if you're not careful, addiction can even cost you your life. TimeForRehab.com reminds you that you don't need to let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at TimeForRehab.com. We want to help. TimeForRehab.com. That's TimeForRehab.com.
Time now for Ranger Dan's Critter Corner.
Well, I'm ruggedly handsome. I'm a heck of a man. I mess around with nature whenever I can.
He's Ranger Dan.
Yes, sir, I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I love the little critters and the big critters too. Like to cook them up in a tasty stew.
He's Ranger Dan.
Yes, sir, I'm Ranger Dan. Well, it's time for Critter Corner right here on Sunny. If you like the show, then send me some money.
He's Ranger Dan.
Cash and credit card only. Yes, sir, I'm Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
All right, a little snappy salute off the well-staged brim of the Ranger Dan cap to you two. What's happening over there, Stymie? Hello, Heidi.
Ranger Dan.
Oh, Heidi, boy, gosh, you can just, it's palpable in this studio. Yesterday's Critter Corner, I kind of did a little, I guess we call it in the business, a little teaser.
Yeah, right. I'm excited. You've got an announcement today.
Coming up, we were talking about, various camp opportunities.
Yeah.
Camping's a pretty big deal, and that's kind of what we're getting into here.
Been working hard on this.
Talking all about the amazing camping opportunities all over the great state of South Dakota. I mean, come on, think about it. Everything from your day camps, your Bible camps, band camps, math camps, sport camps, and on and on and on. A little backstory here. Now, according to my Ranger Dan Enterprises research and development team, this is shocking.
What's that?
There are approximately, listen to this, Gene and Heidi, there's approximately 6 million kids in the good old USA that, according to kid doctors, have some kind of deal, I guess, I don't have all the details here, but that has those little ones acting all hyper and they're not really paying attention to stuff maybe they should. It's called something along the lines of attention differential out of order, something, ADEP, or maybe there's an H or another letter in there somewhere. Whatever the case may be. Seems the little scamps just ain't focusing on what they should.
Okay.
Maybe as I refer to it, kids being kids. Anyway, because everything I do here on Critter Corner is about the children.
It is, yeah.
And the overall betterment of mankind, womankind, and all the other gender kinds. That in mind, Ranger Dan Enterprises, a subsidiary of Ranger Dan Global, on a mission to help get your rowdy little radio rangers a little more focused, a little more cooperative, and maybe a bit more mellowed out. I'm excited to announce the opening of Ranger Dan's concentration camp.
Let's.
Whoa.
This is good.
That's not a good name for your camp there, Ranger Dan.
Ranger Dan's
No.
That name has been used. I think that's a bad plan.
No.
Oh. Hey.
Yeah, let's call it something else.
That is not.
It's not going to sell very well.
That's not okay.
I'm looking at this information sheet again. I guess maybe that should have been focus grouped, huh?
Probably should have been.
Just a bit.
Huh.
Try talking to you about this stuff ahead of time.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, I'm going to call emergency meeting with my marketing department. I guess at this point, there's really no point in talking about the 48-hour sleep deprivation wilderness hike or the shock collar Olympics.
No. Okay. No.
We interrupt this regularly scheduled program to bring you really anything but what was just going on. Please refer any comments, complaints, legal actions, whatever, to Ranger Dan Enterprises and not in care of this station, as station ownership, management, and staff have really no idea what the heck just happened. Also, thanks for listening to Sunny 93.3. You have no idea how much we appreciate it.
I'm Nick from PureCANA We create the purest form of CBD with just 3 ingredients. CBD, as simple as 1, 2, 3. Everything is 100% natural, GMO-free, gluten-free, kosher, and made in the USA. From the soil to the oil, we provide the purest form of CBD. We also keep the prices low so we can help as many people as possible. Learn more at PureCANACompany.com. Oils, lotions, bath bombs, and more. Use promo code RADIO to save 10% at PureCANA, PureCANACompany.com.
Here's your Market Beat Minute for Wednesday, August 4th, 2021. U.S. equity markets shrugged off concerns about the Delta variant and a move in China to crack down on gaming companies. All 3 major indices finished at or near record highs. The catalyst continues to be corporate earnings that are exceeding expectations for the most part. Factory orders came in 1.5% higher in July. That was down from the 2% gain the prior month, but was better than expected. And in this market, that's enough to get stocks moving higher. Energy stocks also got a boost as crude oil rallied from early losses. And the 10-year Treasury note also closed lower at 1.17%, but it had been as low as 1.15% earlier in the session. Markets will continue to be volatile as the market awaits the all-important jobs report on Friday. You can get the inside track from Wall Street's brightest minds delivered directly to your inbox every day at marketbeatminute.com.